Tonight, we conclude our series Inside Iran. In his final installment, Frank Buckley joins us now with his personal observations on life in Iran. Frank?
Well, Hal, we went to Iran to cover the presidential election, but we also wanted to go beyond the stuff of headlines, to go beyond the labels like axis of evil. This was a rare opportunity to talk to real people and to see for ourselves what life is like in Iran. The first thing we noticed, Tehran kind of looks like LA. It's hot and dry, and there is traffic. Lots of traffic, and the driving is chaotic. Some Iranians like to joke that driving is the only true freedom they have. Rules, questions, and that pedestrians too.
This is how people cross the street in Tehran. Find a place that you want to cross, and you start to cross, hoping that one of these cars doesn't hit you as you walk across the street.
Of course, all those cars we avoided needed to be fueled up, and we wondered how much does it cost to fill up your tank in OPEC's second largest crude oil producer.
So we pulled into a here to check the prices. Turns out gas is pretty cheap in Iran, about 40 cents a gallon.
People we if axis of Iranian people don't see it. Should we fear Iran?
Absolutely not, because the propaganda against Iran is very more strong, and the reality is something different here.
Do they fear us? Some do.
We're looking at Iraq right now, and she thinks it's a very similar situation.
It's unsettling to watch thousands of people yell, "Death to America," to see that the anti-American fervor that drove the revolution here in the late 70s still exists. We went to the old American embassy where 52 Americans were held hostage for 444 days. In Iran, we learned many people still believe the hostage takeover was a necessary step to rid the country of what they believed was a nest of spies.
They would say, oh, we love the United States. We would love to have relations. But if you ask the same person, are you sorry about the hostage taking? I can't say for sure, but I would think that they won't say that they are.
Still, despite our differences on the hostage takeover, on women's rights, on a variety of other subjects, I left Iran with a feeling that we also have a lot in common with Iranians too.
In short, they love their children. They want to live in peace. And despite the fact our governments don't speak to each other right now, most Iranians told us they hope someday there will be relations again between the U.S. and Iran.